This is a video capturing our Caribbean cruise that we took in March of 2026. And we're just going to take you through from the beginning to the end. And here we are on the airplane in Salt Lake City, getting ready to fly into Houston,
Texas, correct.
The first night that we were in Houston, we didn't do anything. We just stayed at our hotel, and we were there to meet Sharon and her friend Deanne. And Jenna, Sharon's niece, had arranged for some fun activities for us to do. So on Saturday, we went to this restaurant called Sur La Table and went to a cooking class. And we cooked steak and made gnocchi and a couple other things, the biscottis.
Scotty's,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was really fun. It was a late dinner. We ate what we cooked, but the class was from 7 to 9, so it was really late.
It was a lot of fun cooking those steaks, watching you cook those steaks.
Yeah, there I am. I was doing a good job.
He was doing a great job.
So on this picture, here's Doug, who is Jenna's husband, and Sharon, then Jenna, Deanne Gray, who is Sharon's friend from Oregon, and then myself and Robert.
So also while I was in Houston, we went to Houston Museum District. Asia?
The Asia Society Texas Center, and it was in this multi-purpose room. We attended a play that was a two-member cast. The guy that you see in the back with the goofy hat was half of the cast, and it was interactive and very fun. The play was called Mrs. Krishnan's Party, and we were all guests at the party. And they made dal and rice during the program, and then at the end of the show, we got to taste it if we wanted to. And it was fun. Once we were done here, it was time for dinner, and Jenna had never been to this restaurant before, but we went down to, this is where she recommended we go, the pit room.
The person behind me in line says, "Hey, you gotta try the turkey. It's the best."
So Robert and I and Sharon split the 3 entree or the 3 meat tray, and it was perfect. We bought a pint of Bluebell ice cream and cut it and shared it between all 6 of us.
Yeah.
And that was perfect.
That was a lot of fun.
So it was so good we had to buy t-shirts.
Yeah.
The pit room t-shirts.
So then the next day, Sharon got a van for us. We met up with some other groups. We all jumped into the same van with all of our gear.
On the way to Galveston, the gal that was our driver was so nice. Deanne had never been to Buc-ee's, which is a chain of ginormous gas pump station, convenience store, everything rolled into one, but it's mostly in the South and Midwest. But there was a Buc-ee's here. Deanne asked if we could stop, and the driver said sure. And so we took a 30-minute pit stop, went to Buc-ee's, and to where we checked in to get onto the ship. So this was the check-in place at the port.
Right. Allure of the Seas is our Royal Caribbean ship. Huge ship.
Oh my gosh, it was a city.
It is a city, literally a city. And it was actually made to even look like one. The center of the ship had all the shops, malls, everything. We even had a Central Park.
And it was beautiful. I mean, it was great. So this was the first day. We went with Sharon, ready to go. And there we are, leaving our trail.
Yeah. I decided that I would try my hand at rock climbing to see how far up this fat boy can go. And I found out I can't go very far up.
Not because you didn't try.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah. And so that was one of the activities. There was the rock wall. There were so many different things on the ship to do.
Right.
this is Robert's favorite show.
It was my favorite, the Blades.
And so these were ice skating professionals who put on a 45-minute show on this small rink. It was like a theater in the round and very fun. It was a great show, good music, great skating, and some amazing feats.
These ladies wanted to go for a carousel ride.
And then Robert went and tried the rock again.
Yeah, and I'm still too fat.
Darn it.
Yeah. Then we finally, after 2 days at sea, Roatan was the first stop. Sharon and I went snorkeling on a
Jolly Roger.
Jolly Rogers catamaran sailing.
And it was a party.
It was a party.
From what I hear.
Yeah. Had a lot of fun. A little bit of rough seas. I found out that I cannot take very good pictures in rough seas. And I'm distracted a lot. So all of my pictures with my camera didn't really come out as well as I would like. Part of that, after the tour, they fed us, and then we actually toured around one of the bays, looking at like shipyards and a bunch of ships just all docked there.
A graveyard.
It was good. It was fun.
And so in Roatan, that's in Honduras.
Right.
And it was, I got off the ship just to go set foot on the land so I could say I was in Honduras. And it was very commercial, very touristy. I just went for, maybe an hour and then got back on the ship.
Yeah.
When you walk onto from the port, there's quite a little bit of a walk, and then you get onto the little strip where all the shops are and stuff. And there's this tall 75-foot pole, and they have these guys who are replicating the ritual that was done years and years and years ago. They would do this flying man ritual to the gods for their crops, to asking the gods to please bless their crops and help them to have a good fertile soil and all that stuff. So there was music, and these 4 men climbed up this 75-foot pole, and then they hang from these ropes and go around and around and around. These guys were there to pose with pictures, and so of course Sharon and Robert are all in.
Cha-cha band.
Yeah, sure.
And
Bienvenidos.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So this is where all of the temples are for the Mayas.
The Mayan temples.
Mayan temples. And so we had a small tour group of 10 people. A lot of fun. Our tour guide was awesome. Showed us a lot of the temple items, plus all of the scenery, trees out. Stingless bees. termites.
You ate some ants?
No,
What did you?
termites. We
Oh,
ate termites.
yeah. Robert and Sharon ate termites because they were hungry.
Yeah. And so it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. The time there with Sharon. Sharon's a good cruise buddy.
Yeah,
Excursion buddy.
she's a great excursion person. She enjoys going, and Robert loves going, and they're a great pair. So, and in Costa Maya, the strip of shops and the places there are very aggressive. It's not very fun to go and
Yeah.
scoot down the streets, and
They are pushy salesmen,
they
aren't
are
they?
very pushy and almost grabby. They wanted to make you stop and talk, and I
Right.
didn't like it. But it was fun to be there, and I'm glad we had that opportunity.
Yeah.
And then we got back on the ship. And the next day was the port at Cozumel. We've got in the taxi, the four of us. It was Sharon and Deanne and Robert and I. And this was the welcoming committee. Many dudes in their military garb with machine guns.
Yeah.
Just keeping a watch on what we're doing. That was a little intimidating.
So all we bought was some vanilla and t-shirts. And just went to the
just
local shops.
souvenirs. Yeah.
And then we needed to eat at one of the ports.
Well, we had to eat something that was not on the ship.
Yeah.
Because we had only eaten on the ship this whole time.
Yeah.
So we stopped at this Tequila Go-Go was the name of the place.
Right.
And we got a plate of nachos and a couple of tacos, and it was delightful.
It was.
A lot of drinking going on.
Oh, yeah. What? This was another show, Aqua 82 Aqua Show. A lot of fun to watch. Those guys, divers, very experienced. I had a great time watching them.
Yeah, I think Robert went 3 times. Twice? 3 times?
I've seen it a few times
And
now.
yeah, they were good dancers, great aquatic entertainment. We were seated at a table with this couple from Fort Worth, Texas. This is Skip and Denise Wilson. And they were just so fun. I really like them. I even have Denise's contact information, and we've been texting.
Before our trip, we planned on having some pictures taken, and we'd just get 10 pictures total between the four of us.
Yeah, so it's one package.
So one package that we split.
She said, "Look at this. I'm 12 years old."
Yeah.
And doesn't she look 12 years old?
Yeah, that was a fun zip line.
Yeah,
adventure.
that was for the zip line.
So, anyway, that is our Caribbean cruise.
We had a great trip and are happy to share it with everyone.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
That's it.
All right.